Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more XCOM 2, where I'm a bit perturbed.
New orders, Commander?
We're going to just start with this here. Now, obviously I don't have the supplies to make a bunch of things here, and obviously I need to build blue screen rounds, but remember when I did experimental grenades and I got an EMP bomb? You'll see that I actually had some other things that happened here too that I really need to be careful with. Like, I don't see any options to build like an acid grenade or anything here. But, like, EMP bomb. That was an upgrade from the previous EMP grenade. And it just disappeared. Like, I unequipped it and I can't even use an EMP grenade anymore. So that's where it went off to. So that's going to make this mission a little bit more delicate. It means we are going to need to rely on Doctors a little bit more. But we're going to go in with the same plan, same team. So that's a little annoying. I know technically this is the easiest of the missions that are available, which is an okay reason to try and do this, but we are going to have to go to the black market afterwards and make some sales to try and get some stuff here. Because there's lots of things I still want to upgrade. I'm getting to the point in the game where I need to start upgrading my armor for sure here, but like the heavy mech and the latter part of the Andromedon are all things that I would really prefer to take on with some good old EMP grenades. But I do have an acid grenade still, somehow. Or I did. Okay, we do have an acid bomb, at least. But yeah, there's totally another grenade that's not there. I'm not sure why plasma grenades haven't been upgraded as much beyond this, but the acid bomb, though, is quite good. So that's good, that's there. I'm a little hesitant now to unequip it from Kavachi, because that's definitely a bug that's in there somewhere. We still do have mimic beacons as well. Maybe I should actually put the mimic beacon, as I hate having to cycle through things like this. I think I'm going to put the Mimic Beacon on Clumsy Mind instead of Kavach. We'll put a battle scanner on you. Items are good. So we have Pyro, Hype, Merlin, Doctress, Big Nasty, and he who has not been named yet, but look at that jawline. It looks like all the other Unreal Engine jawlines, but it is his, and it's American, I guess. So, bugs or no bugs, we did kill the bugs of the chrysalids last time here, but like I said, Doctress is going to be very important with her anti-mechanical unit capabilities here. But let's go ahead and launch the mission, see what we can do, see if we can destroy the relay in time. Just so frustrating. It's one of those things where it's like the game's been out long enough that this kind of stuff should have been patched out.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
We're picking up a steady stream of communications coming from a hidden alien comm relay uploading data to the Advent network from this region. We have to take advantage of every opportunity to disrupt the aliens' progress on their latest operation. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. Don't leave any hostiles standing.
Alright. Well, this will be fun. Sorry for the bodily function sounds back there. I am doing better. It's just now that the waterworks are going through, as it were. Let's go ahead and destroy a relay. No playgrounds this time because we're in the slums, I guess.
Metis 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. Our position is masked.
Alright, that is not close. How many turns do we got? I don't know, because we're not able to control our units yet. Here we go. 8 turns to get across the city and blow that shit up. Alright, this is going to be exciting here. And I gotta remember, we're playing with some different faces today, so we don't get to call everybody by the name we're used to here. Although he does have Solace. So that is a passive. That's actually really good. Blocks any mental impairments. I don't know. You can see the range, kind of. I think there's a mod that makes that abundantly more clear. So Cole, who I did add a advanced movement thing to. We need to move some of our other troops forward.
Moving to position.
And hopefully we can get good eyes on something here in a little bit. Pyro. We'll drop it here. Cats. Might as well grapple. Guess it doesn't really matter where. important thing is that's free movement points. So let's tuck you over here. We have a tower we can potentially hack. Yeah, I just really don't want increased detection radius on these guys. So we got 8 turns, which is not awesome. But if we can pretty much just set up shop and kill things in this intersection,
Roger that.
we're alright. Now he can't reconceal, so this is kind of it for him. Yeah, it's only partial cover. I don't want to get too close to that building in case there's anybody in there. Alright. Some decent for you to stand on. So we don't, there's a lot of things we don't have. We don't have Long Watch. We don't have lots of pistol stuff.
Moving to Overwatch.
And we do need to move you up quite a bit. So we'll do this. Hopefully not the weakest Overwatch ever, but you can see everyone getting their solace on. What's the hack?
I'll give it a shot.
Might be good, might not be good. But she does have the Skulljack, which will increase the likelihood of that. Alright, 100% chance of targeting or 71% chance of increasing aim. Fail will result in reinforcements. Well, we don't want that, so... for 3 turns, we do that now. Good thing we didn't go for the other one. Alright. 3 turns, which means it'll be this turn, and the next turn, and the next turn. Whoops, wrong button.
We're through.
I think that still has a detection radius, though, unfortunately. Alright, please don't give me a weak-ass pistol Overwatch. Alright, good. What I need to know first is, does not Zinnia... Okay, she does have eyes on all these guys. That heavy mech is pretty much just guaranteed to Overwatch. You're still concealed. Ignores cover and armor. That's good. This is another thing where we definitely want the Psyamp. For sure. Alright, I don't want to move up there too far now. And he's going to remain concealed even when everyone else goes in here. She has improved targeting. This could be a really fun capacitor discharge opening. It may be better just to save our explosives a little bit. But the thing is that we lose the buff and we lose the capacitor discharge. So we need to put you all in kind of safe places.
Moving on target location.
Maybe I do a slightly more standard grenade opening. Alright. I don't want to tuck everybody behind here. We could stasis, we could soulfire. We still can soulfire. Let's get everybody in proper cover first. We got some vision and stuff over here. Yeah, I think capacitor discharge might be the right way to go. Because these guys are going to get behind cover regardless. Well, can we even get a grenade? We can get a grenade in there. So, Overwatch concealed. Oh, almost tucked and hit the wrong thing.
Moving to designated position.
Alright, we'll just put you on Overwatch. We're not going to worry about skull mining yet.
Got it covered.
Big Nasty. Still got these. We do have the Mimic Beacon backup plan. We do have Mr. Cole. Probably needs to be in a safer position than this.
Moving out.
But he's still concealed for now. I may have just screwed that up. Alright. Kaboom.
Get ready
Just
for
like
a
old times.
surprise.
You know, for all the advanced Advent technology they have, those are still some pretty old-looking washing machines.
They spotted us.
Alright, mech party. So like I said, that mech almost always overwatches. Please hit. Good. Doctor, switch your aim bonus. Too bad.
I got it, right?
Alright. I guess we go ahead and we can't soul fire the mech, so we can soul fire this guy. This doesn't automatically kill him, but there's a good chance that it does. This is once again why we need the scythe. There we go. Good kill, Clumsy Mind.
Happy now?
Alright. No targets available. That does not seem correct.
Roger that.
Is he still in Overwatch? Okay, he shouldn't be. He was! Now, why was that the case? I don't know. Well, for some reason, he didn't see this guy coming, so we should be able to get a hit here. Go, Kvatch! Good, shred that last armor. Overwatch removed. Which means we might have just set the table for Mr. Cole to maybe do something really stupid or really awesome. I mean, if we slash this guy, 3 to 5 damage, it's actually not a guaranteed hit. I don't think it's worth mimicking, though.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Okay, is he gonna fire a missile? Did she get hit? I'd like an update on that. Oh, shit. Alright, so that's one nearly dead sniper. Okay, well, that sucks. And we didn't pack a med kit either, but we'll keep her out of harm's way from here on. I hope. She didn't die, at least. Alright, so who can we get the experience for?
I can handle that.
Because I'd hate to lose my my backup sniper. I guess this is the B2. And we got a drop, so that's good.
Impressed yet? This looks valuable.
So good job with the promotion. Let's see, I'm a little wary about going into this alleyway. But he does have a scanner. We can always go in with the stealth guy.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Alright, 2 advanced repeaters, not terrible.
Got something new.
I guess this does line us up alright over here. Like I said, I'd feel much safer. Because we have 6 turns, we have some time. Especially since we have a greatly wounded sniper here. We can just throw this battle scanner all the way over here. Can we go further? That'd be lovely. Okay, we just got a dude. Alright. And we still have scanning protocol as well. So expectation is that there's enemies up there.
10-4.
Big thing is that we're going to need to get hype into a slightly safer position. And preferably one with high ground. She's going to be able to grapple on a turn. What I really want to do is make sure the road is clear over there. So we'll put her here.
I guess that'll be okay.
It's okay to be nervous. You got shot down to 1 health. Welcome to XCOM.
Locked and loaded. Scanning.
Alright. It's not usually my snipers that get endangered like that.
I hope it's worth it.
I hope so too. So I'd say, please don't be bad guys. Please just be visual on the tower. God damn it. Alright, well at least we chose the guy with the mimic beacon. Good, let's just blow the door open.
Target's still up.
Alright. Mimic beacon. Let's save the day. Okay, Mr. Cole, you still have a mimic beacon as well. You are currently hidden. I prefer you stay that way. So I think I'll just tuck you behind here right now.
Headed there now.
I mean, we knew these enemies were coming. I just hope that I can move up towards the street a little bit. Alright, so please survive, Mimic Beacon. Doctress is flanked. Okay. So looks like someone's taking a shot here, unless this misses. That's not on this. Where were you when Mimic Beacon was killed? Please don't kill cats. Hey, why do you have no cover all of a sudden? Oh, that's because you threw a grenade. Well, good thing that wasn't near cats, right? Okay, so you guys can take a hit.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Alright, Cole is not exposed yet. We got Pyro and we got a bunch of people without cover. We do have decent shots. There'll be better shots once we grenade them a bit. I guess the question is, what flavor of grenade do we want to throw? So I could always stand and deliver right here for an acid bomb, followed by a plasma grenade. This dryer shouldn't explode.
Here, catch.
It's going to limit where we can run around a little bit, but... Nice. I mean, just think of how much worse that could have been had we not had the Mimic Beacon. It feels like it's rocket o'clock right now. This is also a decent capacitor discharge turn. So we've got options. I don't even think we need to use the other grenade right now. Let's see if we can knock down the Archon a little bit. No, and I think you blew up somebody's cover a little bit too.
Get it together.
Alright, it's okay, you've been shot down. This is... If this was Long War, you'd have some will issues for sure. Alright. I wish I had full cover I could put you behind, but we're going to have to do this.
Seems doable.
I think we got enough explosives. We can just do it like this.
Catch.
Because I'd rather use Doctors for combat protocol if it comes down to it. Let's see if I can get Clumsy the kill. Oh, good. Critical grenades. Our favorite kind of grenades. Alright. Okay, Soulfire's still down. 67% shot. You don't have a stock, do you? Repeater and laser sight. Maybe we'll get a free kill. Or we'll just outright miss. Okay, I think combat protocol's worth it, considering Cats is in severe danger right now. And I'm just going to tuck you over here.
On my way.
So I'd say, please tell me you have moves to do this. Alright. Combat protocol. Guaranteed damage, no dodge. Go, little friend. And we still got 5 turns to kill that relay. Alright. This... Does that really have to break concealment, dude? Alright, we'll go around here.
Moving to position.
Because that's all those enemies. When you bring all the AoE...
About to get burnt to a crisp!
Okay, well, let's not have that happen. So how's the ceiling of this area doing? Okay, we got a lot of goop that we gotta clean up. Gunk, I'm not sure what I can call that. Alright. We don't want to put her too close to the fires or anything, but I still feel like grappling her up here is a better idea than over here. I just don't want her to suffer fall damage, and I want to... I guess we'll scout with Cole real quick. I mean, you know there's going to be another enemy group over here.
On my way. Objective sighted.
And I don't want to expose her. Okay.
Going up.
Let's put her back here. Okay, she does not have vision of it.
Confirmed.
Okay, so just a few little injuries, nothing terrible. This is a great time for a battle scanner, though. We can just get it in the building, please. I saw where we could. I thought I saw where we could. Oh, this is so jumpy. Alright, that'll do. I mean, considering some of the walls of that building are already out, maybe they could have done better. Are there really no enemies? Was that the group that was guarding it? That can't be right. This is also what I get for not actually counting the number of enemies around. I just want to walk this carefully, because the last thing I want to do is run people through acid. We'll keep you on Overwatch in case you get revealed. Okay. Since this is getting a little buggy, we'll put this over here. We'll put you up here. Okay, pyro for pyros.
On the
Put you over here. Since no one seems to be seeing you up here. Hunker down.
Dig in.
And since he's not seeing anything over here, this should be a safe move.
Alright, I'll go.
If it's not, we'll just laugh about it later. Alright, I do have a shot. Feel a little better about Overwatch. I got 4 turns.
The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out. ASAP.
Keep your pants on. Nice thing is that we have options. So, I don't know. There's no shot marker for this, unfortunately.
Heading to that location.
But this will definitely give us a view of whether anybody's in there or not. Can we just fire a rocket at it? No, it doesn't appear that we can. No, it really doesn't appear that we can from here.
Heading out.
But she does have a shot. Let's just take it. We could outright end the mission right now. I like how that looks like it has teeth. I'll put you behind the fancy van. You somehow don't have a shot. You somehow don't have a shot.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
You somehow don't have a shot. So I guess
What's over there?
we can see if Cole can end this mission right now. That might be worth it. Or Clumsy Mind can end it, right? That's an explosion. Is that it?
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down.
All right.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Alright, well in that case, since we know
Orders confirmed.
we still have some aliens on the map somewhere, that's usually the problem, isn't it? There's our Andromeda buddy. With 2 Metons. Yeah, somebody got their face shot. This is why we didn't waste a rocket on that, right?
Hit the armor.
Okay, Doctors as usual, sitting in questionable cover. Let's see what we can get here. So here, what does... We don't have Dominate yet. We could use Stasis, we could use Soulfire if it came down to it, so we'll keep that in mind. Stasis always hits. Okay, you're gonna be our Mimic Beacon backup plan. You do not want to give a tasty grenade target. In fact, my plan is not to even have these guys live. Alright.
Grenade!
Grenade out. See if we can get some crits on that grenade. Decent. So here, what does capacitor discharge look like? Okay, we can get all of them in it, and it's 5 to 8 damage. So there's a pretty high likelihood, which means if we can just take down the Andromedan, 50% versus 80%, I think we can wait a minute.
Closing on target
Because we have another acid grenade right here, which one dude's going to be immune to. Got a second plasma, though.
Throwing grenade!
Alright, all the grenades all the time. We may need a Mimic Beacon just for the extra health there, but that's 2 dead Metons. That's one way to make that work.
Multiple enemies neutralized.
Good. Okay, who has shots? You got a 50-50. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got stock damage.
Adjusting aim.
Okay, we have Soulfire. Let's see if this kills him.
I think you're melting.
Zoop. There we go, right in the 5.
Big deal.
So he's gonna wake up Thriller style. Cover does not really matter against these guys, so we'll see if we can get a capacitor discharge that actually stuns him.
Gremlin,
I
discharge
love how we
now.
suddenly don't have vision of him, but... 8 damage, do we get a stun? We don't. Alright. So all that means is that all this concealing that you've done this whole mission is just going to be for a Mimic Beacon. Because this should be the last guy.
They see me.
Yeah, they do. Hopefully he doesn't Kool-Aid Man rush through. Okay, so good. And that stuff on the ground is also deadly. So Mimic Beacon survived that one. Yeah. Considering the turn ended that fast after the action, that should probably be it. Okay, you got a promotion. I don't think you have a shot.
Back online.
You get promotions through training, which means Mr. Cole, we can always see if you can get it. We can set the table with Combat Protocol, just to make sure. I mean, the nice thing about Combat Protocol... Okay, that 2-turn buff has been on. Wait a minute. Okay. I was about to say. Didn't think that'd take down all the life, but at least here we are. This is why the anti-robo build pretty nice, even though I didn't take Haywire Protocol. Maybe I should have. 100% chance to hit, now guaranteed kill. See if we can get you a promotion. Total kill steal. That's what it's all about.
No longer a threat. Status
That's
confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Funny how the difficult, not so hard mission turns into the one where 3 of my soldiers are wounded. So not flawless, but a victory just the same. Really? Okay, so we got, once again, they don't have anything to say to me now because people are wounded. I really hate that Cole didn't get a promotion there. But gravely wounded from that plasma grenade. Alright, well, we gotta... Well, for that. Sorry, Kavach. Alright, volatile mix or chain shot. Volatile mix is just so good, and I have them all doing so much with grenades here. I mean, I can see the value for chain shot to a point. It's a guaranteed hit, but so are grenades. Alright, so Kavach, for the first time in a while, you get to sit out. I guess that means Captain Hall gets to try and supplant the place again. Poor Cats. All she wants to do, she took how many shots to kill a turret? But it's okay. We all have our moments. It's XCOM. Alright, so advanced repeater, some corpses. Nothing super fancy. Glad that we overcame the bugs to actually get this going.
Commander.
And we countered vigilance, which was, of all the ones, probably the most
Commander,
dangerous.
the ongoing stress of combat can shake up
Ooh.
even the best of our soldiers. As long as we keep them healthy, I'm sure they'll recover given time.
Alright, so reduced will for a period of time. He is shaken. Soldiers with a reduced will are more susceptible to panic and psionic attacks. Soldiers with reduced will can recover by participating in successful combat missions and staying healthy. So, we got 2 shaken soldiers, and unlike Darkest Dungeon, I'm not just going to send them on their way when they get too stressed out. But still, that's a interesting thing. We definitely need someone here now. So, let's see here. Proven ground. Production speed. We don't really have the spare people. As I say, I didn't need an engineer. I say I don't need an engineer because I need to upgrade the workshop and then we'll be set. We don't need that right now. That'll be... Oh! Wrong button. I knew I'd double click that. And we have supplies as well. So that will be worth investigating. But first thing is first. Let's see how long we got
Commander,
our troops
I
out.
appreciate you recruiting new staff
Yeah,
for the
yeah, I
engineering
know.
team, but as it stands,
14
we have
days,
people still
25
working
days. Okay,
We
so
can have
shaken
them
and
working on
gravely wounded.
construction,
Doctors
excavation,
should
or
once again be able
staffing
to
a
just
facility.
brush it off. Been very lucky with that so far. So, Carol Garcia. Look at all these people. We're going to need some more beds here. In a little bit, it feels like. So that's 2 of our main team and 1 of our backups. But yeah, it's alright. We definitely got some other upgrades we got to do here. So where were we? We can make contact. We have a supply drop in 11 days. I wanted to go to the black market. We do have facility construction in 1 week. Let's go to the black market first. We'll get that contact in place. Then we can make contact in Australia after getting the supplies.
Market is open.
Okay, available expanded magazine. Well, do I have any extra expanded magazines? Yeah, you know what? I'll sell that. I'm not using it. A little risky to sell this data pad, but I think we'll be okay right now. We need the supplies a little more. Advent Officer Corpse is a decent price. Sectoid Corpse, we don't want to go much lower than that. Let's see. Can sell some Viper Corpses. Not too many. Archon Corpses. We certainly haven't been using them. We don't want to sell the Illyrium Cores. We don't want to sell the advanced repeater. We don't want to sell the chrysalid corpse. It's funny how we have 6 already. Okay, so that's going to be 200 some supplies. We can surely sell some of this. Yeah. Alright, so 400 some supplies. Anything else worth buying here? Superior scope, superior autoloader, PCS speed. Not very interested in any of these. We could flip more alloys into cash. Alright, so we got 410 supplies. That's going to be very helpful for some upgrades we definitely need to make. I'm going to cough here in just a second for the first time all day, aren't I? Oh,
Six,
God. Right.
Eastern Europe.
Let's at least finish making this contact first. Finally! Eastern Europe kind of looks like the rest of the world at this point. Bradford again. Guess we don't want to see what the commander looks like.
We're reading you.
Right, so 40 supplies.
New regional contacts located.
Alright. Now, I guess the benefit for adding a comms tower here, we'll need one anyway. This does have a connection to the United States, but it only has one connection. Like East Africa, oh my god. East Africa, okay, they have the continent bonus to suit up. All armor and vest proven ground projects are completed instantly. Okay. Well, we don't really have the Illyrium cores like we used to, so we don't have to worry about that as much. I mean, this is probably going to be the place to build the relay, just because we get more benefit. That's how we get to the United States. It's a little interesting. So, in other words, getting to the New Mexico facility is just a pain in the ass. Alright, let's grab some supplies, and then we shall make some contact with, well, we're going to get a lot of stuff built in these 5 days.
Plotting new course.
That's for sure. But sometimes you just got to be willing to sell some stuff in the black market.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing
Okay,
as I
59. What
I
new
am ready
research
to
do we
begin
have?
on your order, Commander.
We'll do the Berserker autopsy. Just so we can advance some of the story a little bit. Berserker, Chrysalid. Which one are you all more interested in? Probably the Chrysalid, to be honest here. So,
Presumably, the name chrysalid derives from assumptions made previously about the creature's unusual means of reproduction. Although rumors have long prevailed about the existence of zombies created as a byproduct of the chrysalid gestation, recent reports seem to indicate a new, equally disturbing means of propagating their species.
Fortunately, we haven't seen it yet. But yes, Chrysalid zombies are a thing. Did you play XCOM Enemy Within? I guess you didn't, because that's not the real timeline.
The coordinates we discovered encoded on the genetic sample recovered from the Advent Black Site imply we may have only scratched the surface of the aliens' infrastructure as it relates to this Avatar project. We were fortunate to recover the genetic sample when we did. Otherwise, our path may have very well ended here.
Right, so we have the power relay. We got lots of things we want to
What
do
can I
in
do
the
for you,
armory.
Commander?
Like, we need to build an EMP bomb, and I gotta go ahead and build some blue screen rounds. We're gonna be in a position soon where we will be able to get the Warden armor. It's gonna be one of our next things. Fusion blade could be cute. That would be more melee damage, which you see I'm not using it nearly as much. Let's go ahead and get the beam pistol, so we'll skip the mag pistol entirely. Let's get the advanced Psyamp. You can see how much that'll help already. We need sectoid corpses for that. It's a good way to screw that up. So 81 supplies right now. Well, we're doing a scan for supplies. I forget how much a second comms relay is going to be, but this power relay, we're going to move this person down here and delete this. I don't remember if we get any supplies back for deleting a room. I guess we'll find out in a minute. And because we keep training things and taking care of things, we're slowly increasing our income. We still have the black site here. Flamethrower. Wrist-mounted flamethrower relies on super pressurized fuel canister and a very focused nozzle and unleash one flamethrower has been added to the utilities. That's fun. That takes me back to lots of good XCOM style things. So, Proving Grounds. We have one Illyrium core left. Let's see here. I guess we can do an ammo. I like ammo. I kind of want to do... Let's see here. We need to make a second exosuit. So let's do that. Because I've been saying for a while now.
I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
This means we need more cores now, but we knew that anyway. Hopefully the next mission will be a little more fruitful with that. Destroyed convoy. Alright, now he is a mystic. Mystic Merlin Clumsy Mind, who can dominate the opponents. And what do we got? Fortress, Stasis Sealed, and Soul Steel. Interesting. Soulfire transfers half the damage back to the Psi Operative's health. That's interesting. Stasis Shield just to really save the crap out of people. Immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. I don't know how much more training we have for you. Shielding a person seems like it's probably going to be a really good thing to get in a pinch at some point. So let's do that. We can start working on a second Psi Operative before too long. I kind of want to see where Clumsy Mind is, because we're close but not quite there on his upgrade yet.
Relay now operational.
So, power relay. We got 45 power. Okay, that's being worked by a gremlin. And that is too, so. How do we want to do this? So we'll take you out. Put you over here. Here we go. Because now we got 50 power. That's not going to last. Take you out. I just don't want to accidentally lose things. Or have illegal moves. Workshop Gremlin here. Yes, we have our gremlins working all the comms. I know that's who they wanted to talk to here. Power relay. We can just delete it now, right? Yeah, we got 45 power. And we will be able to upgrade this substantially before too long. Because this power relay is not providing a ton of power right now. In fact, we may have all the power we need. Oh, it's really dumb. Cough. Alright. So let's remove you. Alright. We did not get supplies for that. I did not think we would. But this is where we can build a second resistance comms, which only takes 3 power. Which means I think we're actually good, except for upgrading some facilities here. So yeah, 110 resources once we need to make some more comms. That's fantastic. Alright, so that's all going according to the plan. This is why you want to build power relays on those exposed power coils. If at all possible. There's not many rooms that will benefit the same way as having that much free stuff. I have a feeling we're going to get another mission, or we're going to get Avatar progress here shortly. Retaliation Strike not until 8 weeks. Ooh, okay, well we got some time. Okay, destroyed convoy. Can we get it? Okay, calibrator's back.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Alright,
Even
lots
my
of
own
text.
Intellectual curiosity is not enough to overcome my doubts as to whether or not it was really a wise decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship.
Yes, you're thinking right now. Codename Chrysalis, the Chrysalid Autopsy. We can get Hellweave here, but inherently terrifying and unpleasant species to encounter by surprise. Can only admire our troops for their courage in dealing with the species known as the Chrysalid, mirroring the general form of a common arthropod immediately noticeable as the sleek armored exoskeleton protecting the segmented body. A particular concern for our troops is the honed points of the chrysalids' fangs and legs, capable of inflicting critical injuries on their own. They also allow for the creature's gruesome means of rapid reproduction in the field, although Central Officer Bradford insists that he witnessed a different, equally invasive means of chrysalid gestation during the earliest days of the war. There's no evidence that such attacks still occur today, unfortunately. From what he described, I would say that aliens have actually evolved the process to a more efficient and deadly solutions. The chrysalids we see today inject a venom that immediately begins softening the structure of the victim's internal organs, preparing the subject to serve as both material and gestational cocoon, and as a ready supply of nutrients for the chrysalid young. Should the victim fail to receive medical support and expire, the cocoon will form shortly thereafter. Assuming the cocoon is not destroyed during the initial gestation period, we can expect up to 3 chrysalid young to emerge after the impressively short period of growth. Recent reports from the field indicate some form of burrowing behavior, perhaps another evolution of past techniques. In this case, likely for defensive purposes, our troops would be well advised to watch where they step. And we get Hellweave. Not only grants a soldier health, but will return damage to an enemy melee attackers, and grants up to 100% chance to set them afire. Well, we don't really put ourselves in position to do that. We do have the Berserker autopsy that's available, but I think it's time we hit the Shadow Chamber.
Commander, the Shadow Chamber is up and running. All we have to do now is put it to use.
We have 6 scientists, so we have the Codex brain that is available for research. So, go team back in there. And we have an exosuit in 1 day. We've got supplies in 2 days. Exosuit complete, so that can go. We can take a. How would a clumsy mind like a flamethrower? Here we go. Destroyed convoy. The remains of an Advent supply convoy sat in disarray along the roadside. After an apparent rocket attack, the trucks were still loaded with a variety of parts and supplies, which our team were able to secure without drawing much attention. Alright, now I'm not even going to go back here. We can attempt to make contact down here, which maybe the facility might be a little easier, but we need to build that beacon first. And this mission's going to probably be better for us in the long run. So we do have a beacon in Indonesia. We'll get a continent bonus this way. Let's make contact.
Setting course for the Australian sector.
Once again, we have lots of contacts available, and once we build a second radio relay, we should be able, like the vermin that we are of humanity, spread our way across the rest of the Earth. Because look at this, we started not too far. We haven't even hit the Western Hemisphere.
Attempting to establish local region.
Okay.
Commander, we're making progress piecing this thing back together, but it hasn't been pretty.
Our soldiers completely disabled this unit in the field. What we're hearing is merely a byproduct of electrical impulses. I assure you, it is well past the point of feeling pain.
I'll take your word for it, Doctor.
I'm sending you a new sequence now.
So we're no worse than the aliens, is what we're saying.
These are coordinates. Return coordinates. Think we've got a point of origin. Well, part of one.
Something else. Something underneath. One more. The unit is attempting to block further access.
That's not all it's doing. I'm losing the data we've already decrypted.
Almost there. Just one more adjustment.
Forget the data. It's accessing the power core. Overriding my safety. Increasing power levels to dive in, sever the connection.
There.
Good job, Shadow Chamber.
Some sort of fail-safe protocol, I imagine. The Codex must have intentionally overloaded the interface to prevent any further theft of information. Still, I believe I was one step ahead.
That's an enormous amount of data.
Yes, and I expect it may take some time to decipher.
Better get started. I don't think we're going to be able to do that again.
I'll proceed with the necessary research and preparation. With your approval, of course, Commander. I'd also suggest we look into those coordinates.
That's if I can reconstruct the data we lost in the transfer. I just hope it was worth it.
New objective added.
Alright, so decrypt codex data. Once again, those little blinky lights I guess didn't save the day down there, but complete the encrypted codex data shadow project.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
Yeah, we do.
In the field, the codex appears as an anomalous form in an almost constant state of flux, seemingly only present in our world for milliseconds at a time. However, it was apparently not immune to the effects of conventional weaponry, having dissipated before leaving behind this object.
Right, so Codex Brain Note, codename Rubik. We're already in August, okay. The Codex itself is a remarkable entity far beyond our expectations of what a sentient biological organism should or could be. Our limited exposure to it leaves a number of open questions. As it appears to phase or flux out of our visible spectrum, it will undoubtedly prove to be a difficult specimen to study. In any case, our troops were able to recover what can only be described as the Codex's brain, a central processing unit encompassing data storage, communications, tactical control, as well as a host of other functions we have yet to identify. With the Shadow Chamber in place, Shin and I conducted a thorough, albeit difficult, series of experiments to unravel the mysteries of the device. The series of high-frequency exposures we were successful in forcing the Codex to reveal itself beyond the confines of the brain alone. Shin expressed varying concerns for the well-being of the Codex. Aw, Shin. I guess you don't want to be any worse than the aliens. As it appeared to be responding, even resisting our efforts to decrypt the data. I assured her any indication of the pain or active intolerance over testing was merely a byproduct of procedure. You know what this text is called right there? I want to bracket it and just say CYA in case the lawyers come in later, I guess. I don't know. Before the Codex was destroyed itself, along with our containment area, we did manage to recover a subset of data containing what appears to be a set of map coordinates. It will take more time to work through the remaining fragments, but in the interim, we have a lead. Cool. So we can do the encrypted codex data as well. So we're actually spiraling towards the end of the game, it feels like now. Our initial efforts to delve into the codex brain data provides with a sequence of map coordinates. However, we still have fragments of the data the codex attempt to destroy, which should imply a value to this data further beyond what is recovered. So we should be able to research this now. 7 days. 7 days with 6 scientists. Alright, so we are almost there. I want to see once again, where is Clumsy Mind in his ranking up? So he's not quite there yet. But with the advanced PsyAmp and everything, he's going to have a lot more value here. And we may be able to, I don't know, if we view soldiers that are available, I may want to go ahead and get another recruit or two in here. Oh no, I don't have much in the way of character pool here. I thought I saw Michelle Obama for just a second, but that's not true at all. Any countries that we don't really have represented very well. Alright, well I'll definitely get this one, because other than the date of birth or everything right here. This is Asher. There we go. Or at least it should be. So who else shall we get? Someone who's not represented. We don't have anyone from Brazil yet. There's a few people that we don't have some places from here. I don't think we have anyone from Japan either. So Kobayashi. Why not get someone from Canada? There we go. So now we have just a few more soldiers. Obviously, we'll be training them. One of them is going to be... one of them is going to be our SAB. I think that'll be Amelie. And then... me? Well... we'll figure it out in a second here, because we have Grenadiers. We have some Rangers. We have some Specialists or Supports. I'm a little concerned about the state of our sharpshooting right now. But of all the things we probably need another Specialist the most, considering that's what's actually died. I'll think about it, because obviously I'm not going on any missions here in a minute. If we go by class, 4 Grenadiers, 1 Shaken, 1 Psyop. We're going to make that 2. 3 Rangers, 3 Sharpshooters. We already, you know, we have a squatty Sharpshooter already. Let's see here. 2 Specialists. So yeah, definitely need another Specialist. And we have an idle engineer in the proving ground. Alright. May end up building a little differently than some of the other specialists, but we definitely need some medkit support in here. Alright, since we can't do anything in the proving ground right now, unless we want to build yet another Skulljack with our remaining supplies. Let's go ahead, just in case the aliens decide to get cute and make us need a defense turrets all of a sudden. Which that has not happened yet. I'm a little surprised. How's our workshop doing, by the way? We actually can add an additional workbench right now, which is pretty cool. I feel like that 100 supply is going to be better spent other places now. So we should have another mission pop up.
I've marked the location Shen pulled from the Codex, Commander. It's a remote region, out in the woods away from any populated areas. We'll need to contact the local resistance forces if we want to get a closer look.
New objective added.
Alright, so we have the Codex origin point.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
So see, now we got all these story missions, and we're almost there. Obviously, we're going to be doing this place, the Black Site coordinates. Obviously, we're going to be doing that first because that's where we've gone to. But I guess it looks like we're going to be pushing through Western Europe from here instead of through South America, which is okay. We still have the East Africa facility that we can pop into real quick. We should build a relay up there. Let's finish making contact. We'll get a supply drop soon. So Stasis Shield, definitely want to see what's available next. Sustain, Fortress, or Soul Steel. Okay, if the Psi Operative takes enough damage to be killed, they are immediately put in stasis for 1 turn and their health is only reduced to 1. This can only happen once per mission. That's probably a more valuable, oh shit, survivability thing. So we'll do that. Okay. That's a lot of supplies to just add a second cell to this thing, so that's a lower priority. Our next highest priority is to upgrade our armor. I'd love to have upgraded armor before going into this. Incoming transmission from the Resistance. Let's view a mission. Oh good, Shadow Chamber says we have a council mission, rescue a VIP from an Advent vehicle. We get an engineer that we don't need. 81 intel. Oh, enemy unknown. I have a feeling this is going to be another familiar friend that we haven't seen just yet. So, Andromedon, Elite Shield Bearer, Elite Trooper, Elite Officer, Advent Mech, Enemy Unknown, and Elite Lancer.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Australia will have to wait. We have a date with somebody we have not seen yet in this game, as the Avatar project is just taking its dear sweet time now. A little surprised. Alright, so we got Xenia back. We already got you in here, which is good. And let's see here. We could take Pyro. We're definitely not. Well, we're not taking you. We definitely want to take 2 Grenadiers. And Redline's available. Kavach is available, but shaken. So that means he has reduced will, but it seems like there's a lot of mechanical enemies here that I don't have to worry about as much. We're definitely giving you blue screen rounds. Blue screen rounds! We have a lot of mechanical enemies. We are going to flippin' need them. Alright, which means we will give you an EMP bomb! Hey, I wonder where that came from. Actually, you know what? Do you have... I want to make sure you have heavy ordnance, because I want to make sure you're actually bringing 2 of them. Alright, so... Grenade in your grenade-only box gets 1. Alright, versus this, which is... Salvo Volatile Mix. Alright, well, at least if anything, what we're going to do Let's see, we may not need more than one EMP bomb, but we have the blue screen rounds. That's all very good. We have one mimic beacon. We need to make some items available here, don't we? Alright, because now we can give Yuma's, instead of Predator armor, we can give him an exosuit. I thought I had 2 exosuits. I guess one's already equipped, isn't it? Alright. That'd be the case. So, we have a rocket launcher, possibly. I mean, do we want to try the flamethrower? Robotic enemies are resistant or immune to the effects, so I think rocket launcher is going to be best. But you still need your damn mimic beacon, though. So 2 rocket launchers, advanced Psyamp, that's all very good. I'm still hoping for one more potential upgrade, and I don't know if we're going to get it or not, because there's some really good psionic abilities that we've kind of dodged here. I'm not sure how much, but I mean, being able to come back to life is also good. But this is why we can train some other psi operatives as well as time goes on. So, you will take our usual. Let's see. This is why we do want some warden armor or whatever. Eventually, here. So flashbang, mimic beacon, all good. So 2 mimics, EMP, blue screen rounds. We'll still take the skulljack on you because that increases this stuff. We need to give you the spider armor. That's not what it's called. It is what it's called. So you can grapple your way. Look at that beam pistol finally. And I know there's not a lot of organic enemies, but blue Viper rounds are still better. We're not taking a med kit, which is once again a little risky. But looking at all this, it's like, well, what else should I take here? I mean, these are all, other than maybe the second mimic beacon. Our goal is just not to get hit. Technically, this mission's difficult, but I think that's more because of the amount of enemies that are here. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. This is Asher. I'm going to dive right in next time, kind of in the old rhythm that we used to, of actually just starting out with the mission and then doing the post stuff from there. It's kind of gotten a little wonky lately, but here's our team. Some viewers are available, some viewers are not. We do have Kavach. We'll see if we can fix your PTSD. But hope you enjoyed it. That's it for now, and I will see you next time.